Hello everyone, this is Nickredace. Today I'm coming at you a completely new deck profile. This is Gimmick Machina, which is a mixture of gimmick puppets and machine machinas. So, let's get right into the gist of it. The main use of this deck is by sending gimmick puppets to the graveyard, using their various effects to special summon them from the graveyard, and being able to overlay into cool XYZs. So, the main cards of this deck really are Machina Fortress, or Machina Fortress, which is the main way of sending these all to the graveyard. And it is already a pretty amazing card. And you use him and these to overlay. This can banish one, special summon itself. If there's one gimmick puppet on the field, special summon. This, if you have any machine if you have only machines in your graveyard, special summon him. And a whole cool assortment of others. So let's get started. Machina Fortress, it's a level 7 machine monster, 2500 attack, 1600 defense, 2500 attack, 1600 defense. Its main effect, it's kind of like Dragon Rulers. You can discard machine type monsters equal to 8 or more, and then special summon them. So you can really just discard any of these to summon. His second effect is if this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target one monster, one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Alright, next one says, if it's targeted by a card effect, target one card in your opponent's hand, and they'll discard it. That's just great effects so far. And the fact that it can be resurrected is a very good card, especially for XYZ something. Next card is Machina Gearframe. Gearframe is the main way you're going to get Fortress. He's also pretty good as being a union monster. He can equip to any machine card. So, you have that. So, you get him out, Machina, get Fortress, summon him by just discarding one of the other cards, equip him, Fortress is going to stay on the field longer. Gimmick Puppet Dreary Doll. Level 8, 0 attack defense, but its main effect is that you can banish other gimmick puppets from the graveyard, one other, to special summon it. The only downside is it can only be used for an XYZ's material for a gimmick puppet monster, which is still pretty good. You know, you get her out, something else, you still got gimmick puppet or strings or grinder. You then have gimmick puppet magnet doll. Its effect is mostly because it's a level 8, and that if you control another gimmick monster, gimmick puppet, you can special summon it. Makes it faster for XYZ level 8s. Then Gearspring Spirit. It's gotta be one of the best cards for machines at the moment. You summon him if you have only machines in your graveyard, which this deck will most of the time, and just target one monster opponent controls and its attack at 0 until the end phase. Very good card. You'll be surprised how amazingly good it is. Machina Cannon. Pretty much good in the fact that it can be summoned like Fortress, though only from hand. And if this is used Machina Armored Unit and this is destroyed by battle, you can summon, or not summon, but add another one to its hand. Because no matter what you do when you summon this, it has 800 attack. Yeah. Construction Train Signal Red. It pretty much protects you from a single attack. It's better in your hand, you know. It's pretty much stop OTKs. These guys, whenever you take damage, whenever you take battle damage, special summon it, take 1,000. You cannot be destroyed by battle. Very good. This guy is for awesome combos. You can only use him to special summon gimmick puppets, but pretty much, you do a gimmick puppet, you do something like grinder, and then you want to continue battling, send grinder to the graveyard, get out strings, you're good. Machine Duplication, which is amazing in this deck because you can special summon a shit ton of monsters using this. For example, 3 Gearsprings, 3 Dreary Dolls, 3 Machina Cannons. See, those are all easily taken out. You then have rank up Urgent Chaos Force. This is how you get your giant hunters and your gimmick puppet of dark strings, which is actually kind of shit, but and gimmick puppet disaster Leo, which is another reason why machine duplication is needed. Mystical Space Typhoon, destroying spells, you know. Royal Decree, you know, whenever you have like your forces are ready and they have a lot of set cards, just there, just in case. Draw Avarice, it's great for recycling and drawing cards. Drawing cards, there's really nothing else I can say about trade-in. Get rid of a level 8, like Dreary doll, draw 2. Machina Fortress, if it stays on the field long enough, use the effect, pretty much get other monsters out. Mostly, you can get a lot of cards. Like if you have anything over like 300 or 500, you have at least 3 cards that you can get to your hand. Cyber Dragon, if your opponent has a monster, it's just a quick machine monster. Now this one is Galaxy Cyclone. This is kind of like, I like having a mixture, because these are quick plays and this isn't. This can destroy 2 cards, right? Target 1 set spell trap on the field, destroy it. And during your main phase, except the turn this card is sent to the graveyard. So if you have one and just use its effect and you already have one in the graveyard, you can banish this one that was in the graveyard first and destroy face up. It's very good when you're going against other Royal Decrees, or when someone's being a dick and put Prohibition on the field as MST. Yes, I've had that happen. I did have like Gimmick Junk Puppet or something or whatever. SpellCards, I got rid of that because, you know, sometimes you don't want a Gimmick Puppet. You know? Sometimes you just want to get out, you know, Machina Fortress and get out one of the cool effects here. So, let's get on to the second major side of this deck, the ExtraDeck. Number 40, Gimmick Puppet of Strings. It is a rank 8. It is a rank 8. It is Machine XYZ, requires 2 level 8 monsters. And its effect reads as, once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Place 1 string counter on each face-up monster in the field, except this card. And if you do, during your opponent's next end phase, destroy the monsters with string counters and inflict 500 damage for each monster destroyed. Now, something everyone needs to know about this is, if this card is destroyed during your opponent before its end phase, its effect still activates. You know this because the moment says, if you do. That means if you've activated its effect, this happens no matter what. So, it's pretty much your opponent get a whole bunch of cool cards out, and they're not protected from destruction. Her effect works miracles. Then you have her kind of shitty C variant, which reads as, she's a level 9. She's a rank 9 machine monster. She is the kind of shitty variant, the C variant. Number C40, Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings. Level 9, 3300 attack, 2000 defense, Machine XYZ. Requires 3 level 9 monsters, which we're not going to be summoning with. It's going to be Urgent Chaos. When this card is special summoned, destroy monsters with string counters, and if you do, draw 1 card. Then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the highest original attack among those destroyed monsters in the graveyard. Once per turn, detach 1 XYZ material, place 1 string counter on each face-up monster your opponent controls. That doesn't sound that good, does it? No. You want to know why it doesn't sound that good? Because it's not. It's really doesn't. Her effect can be used over and over. Yeah, this one says your opponent's monsters, but it's like, hey, you can put string counters. You can't do anything with them though. I guess her effect you can activate. Anyway. Now, number 15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, rank 8, 2 level 8 monsters, 1500 attack, 2500 defense, 2 level 8 monsters. I fucked all that up. Number 15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, rank 8, Machine XYZ, 1500 attack, 2500 defense. Requires 2 level 8 monsters. Up to twice per turn during your main phase, 1. You can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls. Destroy it, then if that target was an XYZ monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack. It's alright. I mean, its effect is pretty good to destroying a lot of cards. Of course, the problem is its effect for damage doesn't happen unless it's an XYZ monster. But it's still pretty good. It's C variant. Number C, 15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Hunter, rank 9, Machine XYZ with 2500 attack, 1500 defense. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, then target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy it, and if you do, if it was a monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. It's leagues better than Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, but of course it requires the Urgent Chaos to get out. So let's go on to non-Gimmick Puppet XYZs. We have Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand, who is a rank 8 warrior XYZ with 2800 attack and 1800 defense. Requires 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. This turn, its effects are negated, but is unaffected by other card effects. This is a double-edged sword, for 2 reasons. You can protect your own monsters from card effects, and you can negate the effects of other opponents' monsters. And so it's a very good card. This is, though, if this is sent to the graveyard, you can't summon Gearspring. Special summon. But that's the use of this. Number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Rank 8, Dragon XYZ. 3000 attack, 2500 defense. 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn, at the start of your battle phase, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Negate the effects of all other face-up monsters currently in the field. Also, their attack and defense become their originals. And if you do any of these during the battle phase, each time an opponent's card effect resolves, this card gains 1000 attack until the end of the battle phase. Also, it can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. It's alright. I pretty much have it just in case my opponent has a Beals or something. I just really want to get rid of it. Same thing with Prime. I'm not going to go into its description. You guys should know what it is. It gains its rank of all XYZ materials. This is kind of for an OTK going on. So, alright. Number 11, Big Eye. Rank 7, Spellcaster XYZ. 2600 attack, 2000 defense. It requires 2 level 7 monsters. This is where the Machina Fortress comes in. Then, once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Then target 1 monster your opponent controls. Take control of that monster. This turn cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Pretty much steal your opponent's monsters. Mecha Phantom Beast. Dracossack. Rank 7. Rank 7 Machine XYZ. 2600 attack, 2200 defense. Requires 2 level 7 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Special summon 2 Mecha Phantom Beast Machine Token. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once per turn, you contribute 1 Mecha Phantom Beast monster, then target 1 card on the field to destroy that target. This card cannot attack during the turn you activate this. Pretty much, it's a good solid wall of tokens, and it has a good destruction ability. And again, you only need is 2 Machina Fortresses. Right, next we have number C, Chronomaly Chaos Atlantis. It's a Machine XYZ. It is rank 7 with 3300 attack and 3300 defense, requiring 3 level 7 monsters, all your Machina Fortresses. If you activate any of these effects, your opponent takes no damage for the rest of this turn. Once per turn, you target 1 monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to this card as an equipped spell. This card gains 1,000 attack. If this card has number blah blah blah, which you probably won't, it has this other effect. But pretty much it just makes it 4,000 and it takes one of your opponent's monsters. This one, Gimmick Puppet Leo, we don't use. Getting him out, we only use to get out this. Number C88, Gimmick Puppet Disaster Leo. Shit, I don't even know what rank it is. Rank 9, Machine XYZ, 3,500 attack, 2,500 defense. Must be special summoned with rank up magic on Gimmick Puppet of Leo. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot be targeted by card effects. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. During the end phase, if your opponent's life points are 2,000 or less, this card has no XYZ materials, you win the game. Come on, that's pretty good. And that's the Gimmick Machina deck. I hope you guys enjoyed, and comment, like, and subscribe. And enjoy more deck profiles. Nickredace out.